So this is my Shakiel Thompson versus River Wilson Ben preview and full card preview for this Friday. So yeah, we've got plenty of boxing coming next weekend. Plenty of boxing cards as well. And we do see some recognisable names on this card as well, as we do start off with Matty Hughes. 26 wins, 7 defeats, 2 draws in the £140 division. He takes on Esvafiot Tornets, 7 wins, 2 defeats and 2 draws. And Tornets, don't let these records fool you. I think this is a tough fight for Matty Hughes for me. I think it's a tough fight for him. I do think it's a tough fight for Matty Hughes. Obviously it's in the super lightweight. Interesting that, isn't it? It's interesting somebody at super lightweight this time. Obviously Matty Hughes' last fight was obviously was against William Cepeda, where it was at lightweight, wasn't it? But my prediction, Matty Hughes could stop him there. He could stop him there, but it's a tough fight for him. It's obviously 6 3-minute rounds, and I think he'll go to a point decision. And I think Matty Hughes will just exit on a point decision win for me. You would still expect Matty Hughes to win, but I wouldn't write off Antonis. It's quite a tough opponent for him, especially with only that many rounds as well. But I've done for Matty Hughes to win on points. Up next, then we've got Hootie Fury, 28 wins and 3 defeats, up against Christian Thorn. I think that's how you pronounce it. Christian Thorn, 9 wins and 1 defeat. For the German, who is a tough operator. Of course. Hootie Fury is stepping. Obviously, it's 10 3-minute rounds, but Hootie Fury is starting to obviously active again, back active again after he's been knocked out for quite a long time, hasn't he? Obviously it's not been a long time, but he's been out with obviously illness and obviously COVID as well. It's had a massive effect on him. As well. But we just don't know where Hootie Fury is on the door, do we? I just don't know where his career is going at the moment. And but as for this fight against Christian Thorn, I actually think he'll offensively break Christian Thorn down. That's how I see this fight going. I think he'll offensively break Christian Thorn down, and I think he stops him there. As well. Christian Thorn is very tough operator, as I said. But I think Hootie Fury's press him down, and I think Hootie Fury gets an 8th round stoppage win over Christian Thorn. Up next then, we've got Reese Mould, 18 wins, 2 defeats, against Ryan Waltz, 28 wins, 4 defeats, 2 draws. Ryan Waltz very experienced, isn't he? Very experienced, been in with the eyes of well notable names of thoughts in this £135 division. Reese Mould, most recently been in with the eyes of Darry Toye, where he was quite unlucky. To use on points against Darry Toye. Darry Toye could count himself very lucky. For me, I think it's going to be one of them pick 'em fights for me. I think it's going to be a proper pick 'em fight between Reese Mould and Ryan Waltz. I've done for Reese Mould just to exit on points. I won't be shocked if it's a split decision. I won't be shocked by that. But I've done for Reese Mould. I think he's just got more than Ryan Waltz at the moment. So I've done for Reese Mould to win on points against Ryan Waltz. Up next then, the tour main event for the Commonwealth Female Super Bantamweight title between Stacey Dallada and Reynolds. I think that's how you pronounce it, Reynolds. And yeah, Stacey Dallada's got 8 wins, 2 defeats. Obviously, she's a defending Commonwealth Female Super Bantamweight champion. Well, Reynolds got 5-0 record. And you know what? I think this could be the best fight of the card. It's going to be really close. I think it's going to be close and start hard. I think it's going to be a highly competitive pit and fight between the two of them as well. I think there's a few fights you can probably go for that it's quite a decent card, to be fair. It's quite a decent card, and people might make Dada the favourite because he's a champion, but I do fancy Reynolds' chances in this fight. So I'm asking for Reynolds to win that belt offer, and I'm going for Reynolds to win on points. But again, I won't be shocked if it's a split decision, because I think it'd be a highly competitive pit and fight between the two of them. It'd be a bottom match between the two of them as well. Highly competitive, in my opinion. So I've done for Reynolds to win on points. And finally, onto the main event for the IBF Hooping Middleweight title between Shakiel Thompson and River Wilson Bent. Shakiel Thompson's got 12 wins, 0 defeats, 0 draws at heart, while River Wilson Bent has got 17 wins, 4 defeats, and 2 draws. River Wilson Bent, who's been in with the likes of Hunter Shirards and Tyler Denny, so he's well experienced. River Wilson Bent, whilst Shakiel Thompson is obviously one of these that is coming through, isn't he? That is coming through at the moment. Obviously, Shakiel Thompson is favourite for me. Is favourite to win this fight, and if he's any good, he would beat River Wilson Bent for me. If he's any good. And for me, it'll be I think it might be a slow start to the fight for Shakiel Thompson, but I think he'll turn off the dart from like round 3 I think it'll be from round 3 or round 4 where he'll turn off the pressure on River Wilson Bent. I think River Wilson Bent might have joy early on, but I think Shakiel Thompson will turn it around massively in his favour after round 3 or round 4, and he'll start putting that pressure on River Wilson Bent. And River Wilson Bent is there to be stopped as well. He is there to be stopped. But I think it'd be a yet stoppage though. I think River Wilson Bent, he can have that toughness in him. But I think Shakiel Thompson will stop him yet on. And I'm going for Shakiel Thompson. I just think Thompson will be too much in the end for River Wilson Bent. And I'm going for Shakiel Thompson to stop River Wilson Bent in the 8th round. So there are my predictions for the upcoming Friday card. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments and your predictions down below in the comments as well. Decent card. A very decent card with some recognisable names on the card as well. So take care, stay safe, see you later, and feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments.